Through our website, ContractProbe gives you a fast, secure and flexible way to review draft contracts that you have received from third parties. However, we know that many lawyers feel more comfortable working directly in Word itself. So we're excited to announce that you can now use ContractProbe directly within your own copy of Word. Let me show you how easy it is and how quickly you can now produce a response to a contract that your firm has received. After you have installed the Word add-in onto your computer system, you will see under the Review button a new tab appears called Review File. And that is the tab for triggering the automatic review of your contracts by ContractProbe. You can set up the feature to either get the full markup comments together with clauses, just the clauses, or to get a table of departures. I will demonstrate those in just a moment. But first, let's click on the Review File function and you will see a drop-down menu appears for the various types of review that you can conduct. I'm going to choose Supply Agreement, reviewing it from the supplier point of view. You can see that the file is now being processed by ContractProbe. The file that is being processed is actually a supply agreement that is prepared very much from the supplier's point of view. So let's see what ContractProbe has picked up that has been missed by the lawyer who prepared the actual agreement. I'm going to start by setting up a review pane so that we can see the comments nicely on the left-hand side. You can see here that we have the comments on the left-hand side stating the various things that are missing in the document. Together with where appropriate, the clause has itself been introduced. Jumping to just one of the points that have been identified, and the point to discuss here is that although there is a grant of a security interest in goods to the supplier here, there is no express right to register that security interest under the PPSA. So that is an omission that you would probably want to correct as the supplier under the contract. This problem has been identified by ContractProbe and the relevant clause has been inserted into an appropriate place in the contract, which if you like that drafting, you can simply accept that and that has now been included in the document. And you can work quickly through all the other changes that have been made to prepare the next draft of the contract. So that is a simple way that you can use ContractProbe to improve your process. As I said before, you can work with different formats. Let's just look at the format where only the clauses are added. So here I'm going to do the same thing again, and I'm going to review the contract from the supplier point of view. But I'm just going to get the relevant clauses inserted. So rather than the comments next to each clause, you actually get the document with the changes inserted directly into it on their own. Again, if you are happy with the drafting that we have prepared, you simply just need to accept it. The final option for you, and this has been very popular with our corporate customers, is to receive a table of departures setting out the changes in tabular format. So once again, I'll review it, but this time reviewing it from the customer's point of view. Lots of changes are going to be requested this time because it was so supplier based. But what we are going to see now is not a markup of the document itself, but an entirely new document has come through, which is actually something you can show to the supplier as your requested changes for the contract. So you can go through here and you can see that there is a short explanation why a particular issue needs to be addressed, together with the draft clause itself. But when you do get to a problem that relates to an existing clause, the clause reference is given together with the text itself, together with the reasons. Now this is just a normal Word document, so if you decide that you don't want to pursue a particular point with the supplier on this particular case, you actually can simply edit the document, delete the cells, and delete that row entirely. We'd love for you to get in touch with us through our website www.contractprobe.com. Let us show you how ContractProbe can help you turn around incoming contracts more quickly and with less drudgery than how you are doing it at present.